purchased this home in November. One of the biggest benefits of this property was the pastures and irrigation. But on the flip side, all of the fences were run down. The pasture had been overgrazed, and there was no safe place to keep our equines and no way to manage grazing the pasture. We knew we needed to build what is referred to as a dry lot, a safe pen to keep our equines in when they aren't turned out to pasture. Building the ultimate dry lot will ensure the safety of our equines and give them an adequate area to move around in during the late fall through early spring when the pasture grass is most vulnerable to overgrazing. One more thing, our equines, like Minnie, love to eat wood, so we needed to build a pen out of materials that weren't quote-unquote edible. Deciding on railroad ties and panels, we started researching panel companies and decided on Red River Arenas out of Texas. Their panel packages were stout and free shipping nationwide made it an even easier choice. Now that we knew where our materials were coming from, we needed to select the best spot for the dry lot. The place we picked for our dry lot would give the equines natural shade and shelter from a mature tree, although we plan to build a shelter at a later time, and we'll share that process as well. The area we selected had been a garden for the old homeowners, and there were piles of raised bedposts, broken irrigation line, and all kinds of other odds and ends. Another bonus was we could see our equines in the pen from the porch, and since they're like family to us, this finalized the location. Now to get our materials and start cleaning up this mess of a fence.
Alright, thanks for the update. Bye. Nice, he's driving a pickup truck, a 1 ton and a gooseneck.
Oh, perfect.
So, he'll be here at 10:30. We are getting our panels today. Got the skid steer rented to unload them. Gonna get them unloaded. Then we gotta wait till the ground thaws so we can put in some ties. All right, we've got our work cut out for us now. We've got all our panels from Red River, which we're fired up about. And on our to-do list tomorrow, once we get the skid steer rented, we are going to put up the ultimate dry lot. There's the rest of our panels. Sadly, they've been sitting here for, man, feels like 3 weeks, something like that, while we waited for the ground to thaw out. The other thing we got picked up is a bunch of railroad ties. All right, we have our skid steer rented for tomorrow, so we just picked up 10 railroad ties. We have to come back and get the next 8. Pile of them. 18, we're gonna need at least 17. We're gonna put them at every other joint where the panels come together. And we're gonna turn this mess into an awesome dry lot.
Well, today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up a bunch of this junk, try to get most of this gone, or as much as we can. We have a skid steer coming tomorrow, so we'll use that to pull these posts, put in post holes. I'd like to get some of our panels set up and make our dry lot out here, so a lot of cleanup to do first. That's today's goal. Clean up as much as we can.
Channeling my inner Chip Gaines for demo day in the garden though. Demo day!
What in the world? If you're building fence, don't do this. Get it.
Sorry, hairball. All right, we got a mostly clean slate back here. We got cyclone fence taken out.
Got it.
Holy cow. Some posts taken out, all the ties from the raised beds taken out, and so we're ready for the skid steer tomorrow. Our panels, we're just gonna pull out as we go. So we still have a whole stack of panels over in our driveway, but as we dig holes, put in ties, we're gonna pull the panels out, kind of lay it out as we go tomorrow. So that's about as much as we can do today. See if I remember how to use this thing. Well, first thing that's super important, when you have a rental, you have an 8-hour max time use for a 1-day rental, so it's important to go as fast and out of control as possible the entire time. But no, in all seriousness, first thing, we got the big rounds moved out of here. We're just clearing out everything, get these posts pulled out, kind of get a blank slate, get this good dirt pulled out. Yeah, we'll start putting up panels, piecing it together. So first thing, get a blank slate. All right, well, we got a somewhat blank slate to work with, so now all we're gonna do, we're gonna drill one hole, put in one tie, put up a panel. Move forward, drill a hole, put in a tie, put in a panel, and we're just gonna work our way down. Hopefully keep a nice straight line and onward and upward. Oh, we are really racing the clock. We had that skid steer rented for 24 hours, 8 hours of use, so we got to have it back at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So that's kind of our biggest challenge right now. It's been a little more time consuming than we thought it was going to be. It's going good, it looks nice. You can kind of see everything. Got some bow gates going out to the irrigated pasture and stuff. But the biggest thing is racing the clock, trying to get this skid steer back tomorrow morning so we don't have to pay another 250 bucks plus the attachment, so we're like 450 bucks. So, go, go, go.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
Go, go, go.
Well, it's the next morning and it is chilly out this morning, so we got a ton done yesterday. So we still have the skid steer till 10 this morning, and then we have to take it back, so we're in crunch time. We have 1, 2, 3 more ties that I have to put in. We got a ton done yesterday. Check this out. It's like a rock. I'm gonna throw it. It was a horse poop. The auger had a hard time getting through that stuff.
All right, we got her all put up. Now we just got some cleanup left. Just about ready to put some mules in here.
Pretty good garbage pile that we took out of their pen. And now we got to figure out what to do with it. But this thing was in there, and at our old house we had a big berm of dirt and rock, and the mules love to stand up there and run up and down it and stuff like that. And here it's all flat, they don't have a berm, and I think they probably miss it. So we're gonna take this thing, we're gonna lay it down, we're gonna fill it full of dirt and give them kind of a little pedestal toy to stand up on if they want to. So anyway, we're gonna see if they like it.
Made it this far, we just want to say thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 1 of our series that's going to be about creating a small acreage horse property. We're also going to do episodes about building pasture fence, setting up irrigation, eventually building a round pen, things like that. And yeah, it's been 20 days since we got this thing set up. So far so good. We really like it. It's super nice to be able to leave and know that our mules are safe here. It's nice to just have peace of mind. They're not going to get hung up in anything. They're going to be safe and secure in here. One thing we are going to do is we're going to add T-posts at every joint where there's not a railroad tie. They can kind of push on the fence. The only other thing we need to do is we need to pull these rocks out of here. Now that it's thawed, we can pop those things out of there. They were frozen in the ground. Before then, we're going to be going on kind of a tour of the West with the mules and timber. We're going to go to the Black Hills, hopefully do some stuff in Wyoming. We don't post on a regular basis yet, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you want to kind of support me and Alyssa's journey, she drew up the designs on these t-shirts, and hopefully we'll get some hats out too sooner rather than later. So if you want to kind of support us on our journey, we'd love it. We have a merch page at mountainbuiltmedia.com, and there'll be a link in the description. You can click on that and kind of check out the things that Alyssa drew up.